Spain's Olympic football team represents Spain in international football competitions in the Olympic Games. The selection is limited to players under the age of 23, except the Olympics allows the men's team up to 3 overage players. The team is controlled by the Royal Spanish Football Federation. Having qualified for 4 Olympic competitions since 1992, Spain has won 1 gold medal and 1 silver medal. It is after Argentina the second most successful Olympic team. History = 1920 Euro 1988 Summer Olympics = unlike later tournaments, the Summer Olympics used to be represented by senior or amateur teams. Spain's first participation in the Olympics was in Antwerp, Belgium in 1920. 14 teams entered the competition, which was organized on a knockout basis. 12 teams entered the first round, with the 6 winners joining the host nation and France in the quarter-finals. Czechoslovakia, participating in their first international tournament, cruised to the final, inflicting heavy defeats on Yugoslavia, Norway, and France. Belgium beat a talented Spain and then the Netherlands on their way to the final. Belgium won the gold medal by default after Czechoslovakia walked off in protest during the final, unhappy with the performance of the English referee, John Lewis. The Bargval system was used to determine second and third places. The beaten quarter-finalists played off. Spain emerged triumphant, overcoming Sweden 2-1 and Italy 2-0. Ordinarily, Spain would then have played the beaten finalists, but Czechoslovakia had been disqualified from the tournament. Spain thus advanced straight to the silver medal match against Holland, beaten in the semi-finals by gold medalist Belgium. Spain won 3-1. 1924 was not as successful. Spain bowed out of competition in round 1 after losing to Italy 1-0. At the 1928 Summer Olympics things would go from good to worse. Spain were, potentially, much to be feared. Defeated once since the last Olympic Games tournament, their traditional tournament nerves would handicap them here, a key note that would strike throughout the coming years. The unavoidable loss of their experienced captain Pedro Villana after their first game, though, would cost them dearly. Spain started out brightly with a 7-1 win over Mexico, then a 1-1 draw against Italy, which would cause the match to go on a reply. Their Spain were eventually eliminating with a very hard 1-7 defeat. Spain would not compete in another Olympic tournament until the 1968 edition held in Mexico. There the team fielded a very young under-21 amateur squad and managed to reach the quarter-finals, losing only to the host nation. The team's final 2 tournament came in 1976 and 1980, where they failed to make it out of the group stage. Debut in gold at the 1992 Summer Olympics The football competition at the 1992 Summer Olympics was the first under-23 competition. Spain were awarded a place at the tournament due to being the host nation. Expectations were high for the Spanish team and they did not disappoint, as the team was able to win their very first gold medal after winning their group stage, defeating longtime rivals Italy in the quarter-finals and Poland in the finals 3-2. 1996 Summer Olympics Spain were able to qualify for the following Olympics, managed by then-coach Javier Clement. La Rojita failed to repeat its past success and were eliminated in the quarter-finals by eventual runners-up Argentina. Silver at the 2000 Summer Olympics, Sydney Spain qualified for their third consecutive tournament in 2000. The squad, managed by head coach Akizar, reached their second final, but were not able to take gold, losing to Cameroon. Spain had a 2-0 lead at halftime, but things changed in the second half when an own goal from Ivo Enemaya, and a goal from Samuel Eto'o 5 minutes later, levelled the scores at 2-2. The score was unchanged after extra time when the match was decided via penalty shootout, with Spain losing 5-3. 2012 Summer Olympics After 8 years without participation, Spain qualified for the 2012 Summer Olympics after winning the 2011 UEFA European Under-21 Cup under head coach Luis Milla and was scheduled to play against Japan, Morocco and Honduras in the group stages. Before the start of the tournament, Spain scheduled 3 friendly matches against teams that would be competing at the Olympics. The first match was a 3-1 victory over Egypt. That was followed by a 2-0 defeat against Senegal and a 1-0 victory over Mexico 5 days later. At the Olympics, Spain was eliminated in the group stage after falling shockingly 1-0 to Japan and a controversial loss to Honduras. This was followed by a 0-0 draw to Morocco, and thus Spain exited the tournament for the first time in the group stage and without scoring a single goal. Luis Milla was sacked from both the under-23 and under-21 teams the following day and replaced by Julen Lopetegui. Competitive record UEFA European Under-23 Challenge Cup This was competed for on a basis similar to a boxing title belt. The holders played a randomly chosen opponent for the championship. UEFA European Under-23 Championship Record Olympic Games A gold background color indicates that Spain won the tournament. Denotes draws including knockout matches decided on penalty kicks. Gold background color indicates first place finish. Silver background color indicates second place finish. Red border color indicates tournament was held on home soil. Players Top appearances Note, Club S represents the permanent clubs during the players' time in the under-23s. Top goal scorers Note, Club S represents the permanent clubs during the players' time in the under-23s. Recent results. Current squad selected for the 2012 Summer Olympics. National team caps and goals correct as of August 1, 2012. Note, players marked with a by are the 3 overage players called up as reinforcements. See also, Spain national football team, Spain national under-21 football team, Spain national under-20 football team, Spain national under-19 football team, Spain national under-18 football team, Spain national under-17 football team, Spain national under-16 football team, Spain national under-15 football team, Spain national youth football team. References. External links, Siempre Cantra, Tournament Archive at UEFA.com, UEFA U23 European Championship at RSSSF.